Welcome to your pick a card reading, a third party situation. What is going on? Is your person going to leave the other person? Are they going to break up? That's what we want to know today. We've got pick a card reading number 1, pick a card reading number 2, pick a card reading number 3. All the timestamps down below. First of all, we're going to do a card selection meditation to open up your energy so that you can help decide which reading is here for you today. So if you'd like to push all of the air out of your lungs, take a nice normal breath back in again. Close your eyes. Picture yourself sunbathing in the most lovely, shaded, warm area. You've got a nice cool breeze. You've got a drink to the side of you that's full of ice, and it's your most favourite drink. This evening, you're going to have the most amazing meal that you've been looking forward to all day. All you have to do at the moment is to lay back, relax, feel the cool breeze, feel the warmth, hear sounds around you, some running water, people in the distance. You just feel really happy. You feel really at ease. Now, when you open your eyes, your energy should be drawn towards the tarot deck that has a message here for you today. We've got tarot reader number 1, tarot card reader number 2, tarot reader number 3. Let's get on with today's readings. Welcome to Hope Tarot Daily. My name is Angie. I'm a tarot card reader from England. I live in a little seaside town and I absolutely love reading tarot for you. Welcome to your pick a card tarot card reading. Today we're looking at your third party situation. We've been drawn towards the Rider Waite Smith deck, going to put that there, and the Chubby Bunny deck. If you ever wonder what decks I use, they're listed on my website. I'm going to start by pulling some letters within a circle of protection to give you extra connection to the reading. Now the letter may be your name, their name, a place name, or a word that's important for the both of you. We're going to pull some zodiac signs as well. And some lucky charms within a circle of protection. What charms does the universe have for you today, just to give you that extra connection to the reading? And we're going to pull a twin flame message card as well before we get started. What twin flame message is here for you from your person for this third party situation? Are they going to be leaving the other person? What do you need to know? I need you in my life. I need you in my life. So we have a Virgo. It may be their sign, your sign, or one that features heavily in someone's birth chart. We have Sagittarius as well. Trying to get used to the camera being the other way around. We have a P. We have a Q, an L, a D, and an R. We have a baby's dummy or pacifier. Now this can symbolize children being in, babies on the way, but it can also symbolize that you don't feel heard, that people aren't saying the things that they need to say. We've got a little cat, a flamingo, a little child's rocking horse, unicorn. And we have a key to the future as well. So if any of the charms mean anything to you straight away, let me know in the comments. I like to know. It's when they hit, you know. So let's get moved around. So if you're a regular here, I have moved my desk around. The camera is now on the opposite side, but the placement within the card reading is the same. So I'm going to do a third party situation for you, your person, and the third party. Are they going to leave the third party for you? You're still on my left hand side, the third party is still on the right hand side, but the third party is now closest to the camera. So is your person going to leave the other person for you? Are they going to break up? Are they going to resolve the issues that's between the both of you at the moment? And all of the things. I'm going to split the deck into four elements, 4 seasons, most importantly 4 angels, offering us a circle of protection so we can give and receive all of these messages with an open heart and an open mind. Down this side is you. Down the middle is your person. Down this side is the third party. When I talk about the third party, I mean the person that's furthest away from you. Whatever the technical terms is, the third party is always the other person. I'm always reading for you. So no one at the moment is winning in this situation. It feels like it's complicated. It feels like there's lots of people involved and around. It feels like a lot of people hurting. Yeah. If you're hoping for a resolution anytime soon, it's kind of not going to come, but they do need you in their life, you know? So in the recent past, you've had the 4 of Swords, which is feeling isolated, just taking a bit of time out. Your person's had the Judgment card, they're surrendering to the path they feel they're meant to be on. And the third party has recently been feeling a lot of resentment with the 3 of Pentacles reversed. The 7 of Cups between the both of you is, in the recent past, the both of you have been trying to decide what to do for the best. You don't always know what to do. Welcome back to Hope Tarot Daily. My name is Angie and I'm dedicated to bringing you daily tarot readings, insightful messages and spiritual guidance to help you navigate life's ups and downs. My mission is to inspire and empower you to live your best life and to tap into your inner wisdom to enable you to understand your more complicated relationships. So stick around, follow for more, subscribe, all of that stuff. In the recent past, you and your person has been trying to decide what to do for the best, trying to plan for the future. It feels like you kind of removed your energy because you were just so confused. Your person's been saying, I don't know what to do for the best. It's not really up to me. They've had the 4 of Wands with the third party. I just sneezed. I had to pause. I sneezed. Put I bless you in the comments. To show that you got to this point. Anyway, the 4 of Wands in the middle of both of them, it feels like they've got a lot of family connection. They may well be married or on the path to marriage, but it feels like they live together. There's a lot going on here. It feels like your person's saying to you, have to wait for the right time, have to wait for the right time, and it feels like you're just being pushed out further and further. You've got the 5 of Pentacles at the moment. I am going to do clarifying. Your person's got the Justice card. They feel that they're trying to do what's best for everyone, but not what's best for themselves. The 2 of Swords reversed in the middle of you both is whatever choices were made, you're not on the same page. It's causing arguments and problems between you both. It's causing silence between you both. And it's just really upsetting. The third party at the moment has the 8 of Pentacles reversed, which is whatever your person does is not good enough. The King of Wands in the middle of them both feels like an extension of the 4 of Wands. It feels like there's friends and family and situations that are holding them both together. The third party doesn't really want to put the work in, doesn't really want to do anything, doesn't really want to make it easy. But your person, for whatever reason, they're standing their ground. They're like, well, this is where I am. This is where I'm meant to be. They've told you at some point in the future they are going to get a divorce. And they do mean that. When they say that, they do mean that. You're moving on to the 10 of Swords, which is this pain, this situation is going to get really painful for you. It already is, because you've got the 5 of Pentacles at the moment. So it's already at that point of, this really hurts. I'm being excluded. The plans that we made, you're pushing me out. It feels like they're not listening to you, or you're feeling like you're not heard, especially with the pacifier there. There may be children involved on your side as well. And in the near future, it almost feels like before any changes happen, it's just going to get worse. It's just going to feel more and more painful. It's going to get to the point where you feel that you have no choice but to let go. But I'm going to do a Celtic cross for you in a moment. In the near future, your person has the Queen of Wands reversed, which is an extension of everything that's going on here, and that's going to put an end to the contact with you, with the Eight of Wands reversed in the middle of you both. The third party is going to be making your person choose, but your person's not really committing. The third party is not getting what they want. They're in a situation where they know how it is. They've got the Magician reversed in the middle of them both. So there's like this distance, a lack of confidence. I think the third party is going to get to the point of knowing that it's just a matter of time before your person walks out on them, because they will at some point. But it's not going to be any time soon. The Queen of Wands reversed is interfering family members. I'm going to put the cards back in. We have the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Death card. All jumped out. Something needs to change. I'm going to do a Celtic cross for you because I'm concerned about the Ten of Swords. You know, I want to know, what do you need to do that's best for you? If your person's there until they feel they're able to get divorced, do you just stand on the sidelines and feel heartbroken all the time? Or do you cut away and build a life for yourself and risk cutting them off completely? What do you need to know? Can I split the deck into 4? Your person at some point is going to break up with them, but it's not going to be for a really long time. And the third party is not going to make them go. The Two of Wands wanting to make plans for the future. And the Ten of Swords, which is the card we're asking about. The first 2 cards in my Celtic cross are all about the situation and all about the question. And you desperately, desperately want to make plans with your person for the future. But holding on to those plans are just becoming really painful, because it's a situation with how long is a piece of string. They can't give you a deadline. You kind of feel like they're just messing you around. You feel like you're missing out on a lot of life. You need to feel fulfilled again. You are lovers and you are connected, but at the moment they're putting you in this place of pain. The Knight of Swords, you desperately want things to change. You want them to make the movement towards you, and they're just not going to at the moment. In the past, you have the Nine of Wands, which is, you've already been through so much together. I kind of feel you might have a child with this person, either currently or moving forward. But you've already been through so much, so much, and it's exhausting, and it's got to the point where it's so painful for you. So, moving forward, the opportunity to come, we have the Six of Pentacles. There is going to be a point when your person can be there 50-50, where they will be putting in just the same amount as you. There's going to be balance coming in, but it's not for a while. The secret underlying question is the Page of Wands, which I'm picking up as a child. I just think there's a child around here somewhere to do with you and your person. If not yet, maybe into the future. Maybe it's a pet. Maybe it's just that loyalty that you have for one another. You're going to be okay. You will be okay. This is probably the most painful period of your whole life. But you are going to be okay. I know that you're going to be okay, because every time we get to the point where there's a Ten of Swords, we have no choice but to let go, so that we take the pain away from ourselves, so that we can figure out, well, what do I need to do next? The timing on this is the Wheel of Fortune. It will happen when it's meant to happen. At some point, you and your person are going to be together, and at some point they are going to leave the third party. But I think you already kind of know the time scale for that. Realistically, when you think about the chapter of their life they're in, when are they going to be free to set that divorce in motion? I think you already have that time scale, and that's what hurts so much. The Four of Swords is where you are at the moment as well, which is you need to look after yourself. And then the Empress, yeah, there's children involved. There's children involved. There's either children around now, or there's this frustration of, yeah, but I want to have a family, or you're going to have a family at some point with this person. The Four of Swords is me telling you desperately, you need to look after yourself. You need to kind of let go of this situation for now and revisit again in the future. The Empress doesn't chase anyone, she attracts people. You're beautiful. You're meant to be growing and you're meant to be thriving. And this is probably the worst period of your whole life. But you should be glowing. You should be looking after yourself because your person sees you as the Empress. Your person sees you as the person they're meant to be with. But for whatever reason, at the moment, they cannot end the situation with the third party. I'm going to pull some oracle cards for you. What else do you need to know? And these are for you, you know. Prosperity begins. Once you let go and accept the situation that you're in, you will start feeling better. Patience and planning for the future, but make the plans for you. Victory and success, you will win in this situation eventually. At the moment, there's no winners. Authority, you know how your person feels about you. They're not going anywhere. Even if you push them away, they're still going to be there. Triumph and success, this is a new path for you. You've got the 1 sword there, you've got the 10 there. This is a new, over the next 6 months, there's a real chance for you to start afresh for you. And you looking after yourself, looking after your own well-being, kind of breaking away from this temporarily just to get your head together. Your person needs you around, but not at the price of it being really damaging for you. You need to be happy and content, and you're not at the moment. You need to make a sacrifice to move forward. You know, there's that saying of sometimes people have to go away to come back. I think that's very much the case here. Overall, your oracle cards are very positive, really positive. There are always going to be disruptions in life, but it's how you deal with them that counts. And the wisdom that you know at some point you're going to have a family together. You're going to be all under the same roof and you're going to be very happy. They need you in their life. So you at the moment need to do what's best for you and trust that they are making their way to you. It's just not a situation that's going to be resolved this week or this year. So that's the message that I have for you. I hope that it helps in some way. If this is your reading, let me know in the comments. I'd like to know the right person's got the right reading. I do private readings. Yeah, I'm going to wrap you in a massive bubble of protection so your angels take you anyway. And thank you so much for letting me read for you today. Welcome to Hope Tarot Daily. My name is Angie. I'm a tarot card reader from England. I live in a little seaside town and I absolutely love reading tarot for you. Welcome to your pick a card tarot card reading. Are they going to leave the other person for you? Are they going to break up? We're going to start by pulling some letters to give you extra connection to the reading within a circle of protection. These letters may be your initials, their initials, a place name, or a word that means something to you. We're also going to pull zodiac signs as well. These may be your zodiac sign, theirs, feature heavily in one of your birth charts. And we're going to pull some charms as well, just to get that connection. Let's put these out of the way. So I'm going to start by pulling a twin flame message card to set the tone for the reading. What do you need to know? Are they going to break up with the other person? Cards don't want to do anything. There's someone that doesn't want this reading happening. Maybe it's you. Maybe like, I don't want to know. Maybe it's the third party doesn't want you to know. Something here blocking. I'm going to split the deck into four. 4 elements, 4 seasons, most importantly, 4 angels. I want you. That's the tone for the reading. We have a red heart, the tree of life. Oh, the tree of life is running away. We have a Gemini. We have Cancer. We have Scorpio. If it would like to focus. No. Yeah, there we go. And then we have some letters. We have A, Y, T, E, V, E, D. I think you can see them. Let me know if you can see them or not. I'm going to do the third party situation spread. Is your person going to break up with the other person? If you're regular here, I've moved my camera to the other side. So your placement is still on my left, but it's now furthest away from the camera. The third party is always the person furthest away from you. I'm reading for you. I'm not reading for a third party. You and your connection with your person is what matters. The third party is the person that's not connected to you, you know. Let's just keep it simple. We can get technical, but I don't want to. So, is your person going to break up with the third party? What do you need to know? Going to split the deck into four elements, 4 seasons, most importantly 4 angels, offering us a circle of protection. Down this side is you. Down the middle is your person. Down this side is the third party who is the furthest away from you. And I'm not reading for this person, I'm reading for this person. And then we have the connecting energy. So if you want a short answer, yeah, they are going to break up with them. But it's going to put you both in this really weird place. It feels a bit of an anticlimax. Once you get what you want, it feels like it could be a bit of an anticlimax, but there may be reasons for that. Well, there's definitely reasons for that, but I think you may already have an idea of having a low energy getting what you want. So, in a recent past, you've had the Knight of Cups to do with this person. They beelined you. They showered you with gifts. They had the Empress. In the middle of you both is the Wheel of Fortune. And it feels like you both came into contact. You had no idea this third party was around. You just didn't. It feels like the paths between you were wide open. Your person nurtured it. Your person made you feel amazing. I don't think they love bombed you, but they very much pursued you. They very much kept on at you. They were wanting something from you. You had no idea about this third party. It feels like whoever came onto the scene first, you saw your person as a single person, and it was like, yep, okay, let's do this. The third party at that point had the Magician, and then they had the Seven of Swords reversed in the middle of them both, which is sneaking around. It feels like I'm kind of looking at the third person right now thinking, well, why are you still here? And I think I'm picking that up from the energy that your person gave you. Like, I'm free and single, there's no one else around. Maybe they were just coming out of a relationship or something. They weren't completely honest, but then again, I don't think they were completely dishonest either, because I don't see that they were together. They probably were together, but there was no trust. looking at each other's phones, doing each other's heads in. It feels like the third party for quite a while has been trying to manifest a new life for themselves anyway, but they've also been trying to see what's going on because they were being shut out and shut off. It feels like, them investigating in some other way. Maybe they've had a reading done on this situation. Maybe that's what I'm picking up on. I think maybe the third party's had a reading done with someone somewhere about whether your person loves them or not. No, your person doesn't love them. No. So you're at the point at the moment where you don't know whether to walk away. You don't know whether to fight for it. You don't know if your person's fighting for it. You don't really know what's going on. You've got the Five of Swords. You're kind of really tired by it all. Your person's got the King of Pentacles reversed. They're stubborn as anything, but the energy between you both is still there with the Chariot. You're kind of still connected. You're still showing up. It kind of feels like you may be at the point of trying to decide what revenge you're going to be taking. It kind of feels like you may be at the point of, am I going to welcome a long-lasting relationship with this person, or am I going to have to take some kind of revenge on them for lying? Because I did lie, even though that's debatable. It's just complicated. They've made a very complicated situation. The third party at the moment has the Nine of Swords reversed. There's no plans between them both either. There's separation with the Two of Wands reversed. The third party is doubting quite a lot. It feels like your person's able to twist them around. It feels like at some point the third party presented evidence to your person and said, I know you're cheating on me. And your person's like, no, that's not true. And it made the third party really doubt themselves. Now, you're not like that. If you see it, you're like, yeah, I see it. You're not going to tell me that I didn't see it. You're not going to gaslight me. You're not going to twist it back on me. You're not going to keep me trapped in something I don't want to be in. It feels like you've got your eyes wide open to a certain extent right now. You didn't at the beginning. Kind of feels like you were sold a relationship that now you're thinking, well, is it even ever going to be that? The third party's had a really rough ride in this. The third party has the Queen of Cups reversed at the moment in the near future, and they have the Eight of Swords reversed in the middle of them both in the near future. Then your person has the Four of Swords reversed in the near future. The third party, if you're looking to reap revenge on your person for putting you in this situation, the third party is going to break first, and then they're going to want to have a voice. It feels like at some point, if they haven't done already, the third party trying to contact you or put something out on social media letting everyone know all about the person in the middle of all of this, how they feel that they've been played, they've been betrayed, it comes from a place of absolute pain. Your person's going to try and block it as much as possible, and they don't want you to see it, and they don't want you to be affected by it because they don't want you to judge them. Oh, what a mess. Private readings are available, by the way. And also, welcome back to Hope to Have a Daily. My name is Angie. I'm a tarot card reader from England. I'm trying to get better at promoting myself. I'm not very good at it. I've been here 3 years. Yeah, I'm not very good at self-promotion. Moving forward, you've got the Four of Cups reversed, which is you're just sick of it. And you've got the Two of Swords in the middle of you both, which is having to make a choice. And it feels like at that point you're going to be making a choice of, well, what you're doing about it. Are you going to be joining forces with the third party, or are you going off in your own direction? Are you taking some kind of negative action towards your person? Are you going to be getting into a relationship with your person? So I'm going to do a connection spread between you and your person from the Four of Cups reversed and the Four of Swords reversed. I want to see what happens after that. What has your person got coming towards them? Gonna split the deck. If you claim this reading, let me know. I'd like to know the right people have got the right reading. Don't try and fit if it's not yours. Down this side is you. Down this side is them. They're going to have a shock because they kind of think you're just going to be there. You've got the Ten of Cups. So after your Four of Cups reversed, you're going to go quiet on them. You're going to be sneaking, doing what you need to do in the background without really telling them about it. They're going to be delaying making a choice of setting a future with you. And in the middle of you both, you're not going to let them know what you're up to. You're going to be hiding stuff. And then as you move forward, you've got the King of Pentacles reversed is what they're at the moment. And it kind of feels like you're pulling them in, but pushing them out. It kind of does feel like there's going to be a point where your person comes to you with the Ten of Cups. They're like, yeah, I'm ready now. And you're like, no, not interested. It's almost like kicking them, you know, because they've got the Tower reversed at that point. It's been a long time coming. You're going to be dumping them at some point, but you've already decided. Like, it feels like now is the time that you're making your mind up of, okay, at some point I'm going to finish with this person, but first of all, I'm going to let them believe that they've had what they want, and I'm going to almost, it kind of feels like you're helping to set the third party free from them as well. Because why should the person in the middle of all this have people around them? And it does kind of feel like you and the third party joining forces of outing this person. I don't know if you met them on a dating site or whatever, but it's like raising awareness that this person's here doing all of these things. It's going to open you up once this is all resolved for you and you feel like, yep, I've done what I need to do. You've got the Knight of Cups, which is moving on to new romance. It's not with this person, and your person's like, holy heck, I didn't see this coming. You know, and in the middle of you both is the Ten of Wands reversed, which is about burdens. It's just you putting the walls up and you're not interested in them. It's quite a toxic reading, really. So if this is yours, you don't have to claim it in the comments if you don't want to. You know, it's just life, isn't it? Sometimes it's just the way things happen. I'm going to pull some oracle cards for you. Just remember the negative energy that you put out into the world, it will come back at you. So as it comes to taking revenge on someone, set the record straight in a fair kind of way. If you have the best interests of the third party at heart, then that, you know, you're helping. If you're helping stop other people getting hurt by the person in the middle of all this, just make sure you don't overstep the mark. Make sure you don't put anything overly negative out into the world. You do have romance ahead of you once this is all played out, but you know that anyway. It's almost like when you're ready for it, you'll be ready for it. It feels like this is a healing process. And it's hopefully learned a lot. Although what else could you have done? This person came in acting like they were free and single. So we have awareness. Yeah. You have a deep awareness of everything. Material harvest. We know what that is. That's you like getting your reward, sitting back and watching it all play out. Financial and material changes. You're going to be put on a path to somewhere else. You are going to feel an emotional loss at some point once it's all come to fruition and you feel like, yep, got what we wanted. You are going to feel that emotional loss because there's something here with this person that you did like, because the person that they sold them to you as, they're a nice person, that version of them's nice, but it just turned out that they're not. If this is not your reading, don't claim it. We've got moving on. There's going to be a point when you're like, my work here is done. You've got intuition, trust your intuition. However this connection begun, find a way of, when you get a connection with someone else, that you can, if there were certain questions that you didn't ask, or just take a little bit more time. I'm not putting the blame on you or anything. I'm just saying there's a lesson here to learn. Don't get feelings for someone until you absolutely know them, but then that's impossible. When someone's like doing the thing. I know exactly like what they were doing. So when they're doing those things, they're saying those things and acting like a completely different person, what are you meant to do? It feels like you do at some point when you start dating again. Figure out like an interview process type thing to protect yourself a little bit more. I don't even think you went into this naive either. I think you went into it with your eyes wide open. That's why you're dealing with it in this way. You've got the triumph, you've got material and spiritual prosperity. You're going to grow from this. And conflict and defeat, they're going to run away and they're going to leave you in peace. So that's what I have for you. I'm going to wrap you in a massive bubble of protection so your angels take you on your way. And thank you so much for letting me read for you today. Welcome to Hope Tarot Daily. My name is Angie. I'm a tarot card reader from England. I live in a little seaside town and I absolutely love reading tarot for you. Welcome to your pick a card tarot card reading. We're going to start by pulling some charms to give you extra connection to the reading within a circle of protection. What does the universe want you to know? I'm going to pull some letters as well. These may be your initials, their initials, or a place that means something to the both of you. And we're going to pull some zodiac signs. These may feature heavily in one of your birth charts or have another meaning to you, actually, you know. So let's put them out over there. Let's pull a twin flame message card to set intention for the reading. What you need to know about your third party situation. Is your person going to leave the other person? Are they going to break up? I do trust you. And that's the one that fell out. But I want the one that we're meant to be having additionally. I'm going to split the deck into 4. Don't give up. Don't give up. So the intention for the reading is don't give up. And we have I do trust you. When someone says I do trust you, you kind of look at it, can't you, and go, oh, do you though? Do you though? You know, we have Pisces. If it would like to focus, that would be great. But it doesn't, does it? There we go. Pisces, Taurus, and Gemini. If the charms mean anything straight away, let me know. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. We have a tiny little sheep cloud, blue sheep. We have a blue whale as well. We have a really nice looking key of love. Old whirly witchy looking key. We have a shooting star. We have a ballerina. And we also have another key as well, the key to the future. Oh, where did that just go? There it is. There we go. I can't be bothered with the not focusing. We have a H, B, a D, U, a C. There we go. Going to do a third party situation spread. We want to know, is your person going to break up with the third party? When I say third party, I mean a person that's not you. What's important to you is your connection with your person. So, I'm going to do a third party situation spread. I have moved my camera. So if you're regular here, your place is down this side on my left hand side, which is the side it always is. It's just my camera's now the other side. So the third party is now closest to the camera. But they're always the furthest person away from you. I read for you. I don't read for the third party. Is your person going to break up with a third party? What are all the energies here? What's going on? What do you need to know? Going to split the deck into four elements, 4 seasons. Most importantly, 4 angels offering us a circle of protection. So we can give and receive all of these messages with an open heart and an open mind. Down this side is you. Down the middle is your person. Down this side is the third party, the other person connected to your person. And then we have the connecting energy. There's people around that don't want you two together. So, the third party wants money, basically. The third party is like, I think it kind of feels like the third party is already out, to be honest. Maybe you're just wondering, is the third party still around emotionally? No, the third party wants the money, but they haven't got the money that they wanted. It feels like they've been fighting for money, material things, but they've not necessarily got what they want. Now, whether you two are going to end up together, I think it's going to take time, you know. It kind of feels like you want movement forward, whatever happens, and you're going to get that. In recent past, you've had the King of Wands, which can be all about how you're feeling. It can be how you see your person. They've had the 8 of Cups reversed. In the middle of you both is the 7 of Pentacles reversed, which is for them to be with you. They need to abandon the third party. They have financially abandoned the third party. They have emotionally. I'd be highly surprised if they're still with the third party, to be honest. I just would. The third party didn't want to go away without a fight, and they were trying to get a fresh start elsewhere. The 8 of Cups reversed for your person. They fancy you so much. You're in their life, and they want a life with you. But they've had to abandon the third party. The third party, I'm kind of like, what are they even doing here, you know? Sometimes I just get that feeling of they're overstepping the mark. You've got the Empress at the moment. You don't need to chase anyone. Your person loves you very much. Your person's defending you and your connection. They shouldn't have to, but they are having to. And there's a whole world of people in the middle of you both that just don't want either of you to be together for whatever reason. It feels like cliquey and bitchy and nasty. Welcome back to Hope to Have a Daily. My name is Angie. I'm a tarot card reader from England. I'm trying to self-promote a little bit better. I'm not very good at it. So if you want to help promote me, that'd be brilliant. Do the YouTubery things and the TikToky things or whatever. And just help me get into the algorithm. It's much appreciated. I do private readings as well. The third party at the moment is not very happy. And it's their friends and family that have got problems with everything. But it also feels there's someone around you that may have a problem with this whole thing. The King of Pentacles is in the middle of them both. Which is, it's just showing me that the connection there at the moment is all about the material things. Your person's trying to hold on to what is theirs. It feels unjust. It feels the third party isn't really entitled to anything. And why? And it kind of also feels like the third party is just trying to cause maximum amount of trouble. You know, they're going to get bored. They're going to move on. They've got the world coming up, which is them going back out into the world and going elsewhere. Got the Knight of Swords reversed in the middle of them both, which is mistakes were made at this point. They shouldn't have even bothered trying to fight for what they thought was theirs, because it wasn't theirs. None of it was theirs. You're moving on to the 6 of Swords, which is moving towards the future. Your person's got the Judgment card. It's going to take them quite a while to get their feet back on the ground again. With the Judgment card reversed, it's like an underachievement. It kind of feels like they're going to crash a little bit. They've been through a lot. In the middle of you both is the 7 of Cups reversed. There's going to be confusion put in where the friends are concerned. I'm going to do some clarifying with you and your person moving forward. I'm going to do a 9-card spread. What you need to know about the both of you moving forward is the click and the mean people gonna leave you both in peace at any point. It kind of feels like the third party isn't necessarily the problem anymore. It's the drama that they've caused because they didn't want to leave without a fight. So are you both going to get left in peace by the clicky, selfish, horrible, mean people? Going to split the deck into 4. If you ever wonder what deck I'm using, have a look on my website. I've got photos of all my decks with the names. So we've got the 7 of Cups reversed, which is the card that we're asking about. The Ace of Pentacles, you're going to get a fresh start. The Son of Wands reversed. They're so selfish and shallow. The thing is, they only know about this situation what the third party's told them, and the third party told them everything that they needed to say to win these people to send hate everyone's way. We've got the 6 of Cups, lovely. Got the 3 of Swords in the middle of you both. It's just causing lingering pain. The 3 of Pentacles reversed, it's going to cause resentment. The Father of Pentacles reversed. The Moon. And the 7 of Wands, standing your ground. It's going to be a battle with these people. It feels like the both of you at some point relocating together. It kind of feels like you make the move for it to happen and then your person follows you. The Moon is there, which is... Sorry, I just had to pause so I could sneeze. Put bless you in the comments so I know you got to this point. I've got pollen and my cat is fluffing all over the place at the moment. With the Moon there, it feels like the both of you taking what you have and moving forward where no one can find you. Now that may be physical relocation, but it could also be the closing down of social media, changing the phone numbers, putting yourselves in the dark so no one can see you, so no one can cause any more problems for you. Your person wants to defend both of you, but this whole situation has caused quite a lot of pain and upset and resentment for how dare the third party cause this much trouble. Yeah, and it's just not fair, is it? It's not fair at all. But you two do have the roots. You two do have the connection. And it's difficult, isn't it? It's such a difficult situation. I'm going to pull some oracle cards for you in general. What do you need to know? There's so much love here, but there's so much pain here. And the pain is caused by the people that have gone and got their noses stuck in. They need to go and concentrate on their own life instead of passing judgment on everyone else. And your person hates the fact that people are judging the both of you because there's nothing to judge, because the third party has just spread lies to cause trouble because they were abandoned. Makes me mad, you know. Why can't people just go, right, okay, well, this relationship's over, off you go, you know? No, the third party didn't want to let go. Memories of love. There is going to be a point when they do let go, but their friends are still going to have their say. We've got movement, choices and decisions. Wisdom to move forward. You both know how you feel about each other. You don't have to wait for everyone to let go of you two being together. We have triumph that's come out in every reading. Trapped in fear. Yeah. You're going to have to make drastic changes. If it's social media, phone numbers, change them. You don't need to stay connected with people. If it's a physical relocation, that will happen. As I said, at the moment, the third party at the moment is going through the process of moving on from this, but it's the hate that they've drummed up because of it. It's causing so much pain for you. Deception and envy. There's someone within that clique. There's someone within this little gang of people who's really jealous of you. So it's almost like they've picked up someone else's fight with you and they're just running with it and they're using it as an excuse to get at you. If you've been wondering if they've got another motive, they have. They're just jealous of you. We've got accelerated motion. Once you start moving forward and disconnect from it, things will get better. Recognition and reward. The both of you are going to be just fine. And there we go. The both of you relocating together. Foundations and achievements. No one can hold back true love. You two have true love. Don't give up on them. don't give up on each other because it's worth it. It's so complicated with all the different people around and everyone's got a different motive. And I wish you the best of luck. I'm going to wrap you in a massive bubble of protection so your angels take you on your way. And thank you so much for letting me read for you today.